come close, my dear. Sit with me for a little while. You do not have to pretend right now. You do not have to be strong or put together or okay. You can just be exactly where you are, exactly as you feel, right here in this moment. Because I see you. I truly see you. I see the weight you have been carrying quietly. I see the nights you lay awake, wondering when things would finally shift. I see the brave face you put on every single morning, even when your heart felt like it was barely holding together. And I want to say something to you that perhaps no one has said in a very long time. You are not broken. You have never been broken. You are someone who has been carrying more than most people will ever understand. And you have done it largely alone. And that, my love, takes a kind of courage that words can barely hold. But today something is changing. Something deep inside you already knows it. That is why you are here. That is why you found your way to this moment. There is a question I want to plant gently in your heart right now. And I want you to let it rest there, quietly, as we walk together through this time. The question is this: what if you already have everything you need to heal? Not someday. Not when someone else arrives to fix things. Not when the circumstances change. But right now, today, in this body, in this breath, in this very ordinary, extraordinary moment. Let that question breathe inside you for just a little while. Because here is something I want you to hear, my dear. Something that many people spend entire lifetimes waiting to understand. The healing you have been looking for, the rescue you have been quietly hoping for. The person or moment or miracle you have been holding your breath waiting for. It was never going to come from the outside. That does not mean you are alone. It means you are more powerful than you have ever been told. Take a slow, gentle breath now. Let your shoulders drop. Let your jaw soften. Let your hands open just slightly, as though you are releasing something you no longer need to grip so tightly. Good. That is it, sweet one. Now, I want to ask you something gently. When did you first learn that love came with conditions? When did you first decide that you had to earn your place in the world? Because for so many of us, there was a moment, perhaps very early in life, when we looked around and understood, quietly and painfully, that help was not coming, that we would have to figure it out alone, that being too much, or too needy, or too sad was somehow dangerous. And so we tucked ourselves in. We became capable. We became the one who held everyone else together. We stopped asking. We stopped hoping too loudly. We smiled through the ache. And all of that became a story we told about ourselves, a story about who we were, a story that said, I have to do this alone. I cannot trust that good things come to me easily. I am not the kind of person who gets rescued. My love, that story was never the truth. It was only a conclusion, a younger version of you drew from a painful experience. And that younger version of you was doing the very best they could. But you are not that younger version anymore. And today, we are gently going to begin rewriting that story. I want you to imagine, for just a moment, that you are standing at the edge of a vast and quiet field. The morning is soft and golden. The air is cool and clean against your skin. There are no demands here. No one is waiting for anything from you. No one needs saving. No one needs managing. There is only this field, and the sky, and you. And slowly, softly, the sunlight begins to move across the grass, golden and warm, and you realize that warmth is for you, just you. Not because you earned it, not because you finished everything on your list, but simply because you exist, because you showed up, because you are here. Can you feel that warmth, my dear? Even just a little, even just a flicker. Good. Hold on to that feeling, because it is real and it belongs to you. Now I want to talk about something that most people never speak about honestly, and that is the deep, exhausting loneliness of waiting. Waiting for someone to notice. Waiting for someone to ask if you are okay. Waiting for the relationship to heal. Waiting for the door to open. Waiting for life to finally feel safe. There is a particular kind of tired that comes from that waiting. It is not the tired that sleep fixes. It is the tired that lives in your bones. The tired that comes from holding hope in one hand and disappointment in the other, for so long that your arms have gone numb. If you know that tired, I want you to breathe it out right now. Just let a long, slow breath carry some of it out of your body. Let it go. You do not have to hold it anymore. You have been waiting, my love, for something that only you can give yourself. And I know that might sound unfair at first, because you did not create your pain alone. You did not build your wounds in isolation. Other people, other circumstances, the unkindness of life played a role. That is real. That is true. And none of it is your fault. But here is what I know. Deep in the bones of everything, I understand about life and healing and the extraordinary power that lives inside human beings. No one else can reach inside you and reorganize what lives there. Only you can do that. And that is not a burden. That is the most magnificent gift you have ever been given. Because it means you are not at the mercy of anyone else's timeline. You do not have to wait for anyone to apologize. You do not have to wait for the world to finally be fair. You do not have to wait for circumstances to line up perfectly before you begin to feel better. You can begin right now. In this breath, in this moment, in this very room, wherever you are sitting or lying. I am worthy of good things. Say that quietly to yourself. I am worthy of good things. Not because anything has changed yet, but because it is true. It has always been true. And repeating it, even when it does not yet feel completely real, is how the truth begins to take root. Let me tell you about something that lives inside your body right now. Something most people do not fully appreciate. Your body has an extraordinary intelligence, a wisdom that has been operating quietly every moment of your life. Right now, without you thinking about it, your heart is beating. Your blood is moving. Your lungs are breathing. Thousands upon thousands of processes are happening inside you with absolute precision, without you managing any of it. Your body wants to heal. That is its nature. That is its deepest impulse. When you cut your skin, it begins repairing itself immediately. When you break a bone, the body moves to knit it back together without being asked. That same intelligence, that same relentless drive toward wholeness exists in every part of you, including the parts that feel broken right now, including your heart, including your nervous system, including the quiet places inside you that carry old grief and old fear. Your body is not against you, sweet one. Your body is quietly, patiently, powerfully on your side. I want you to place one hand gently over your heart right now, and I want you to feel it beating beneath your palm. That rhythm has never stopped. Not through the hardest days, not through the longest nights, not through any of it. Your heart has never given up on you. Even when you gave up on yourself, your heart kept going. Let that land softly. Let yourself receive that. Now, here is the piece of wisdom I want to give you. Slowly, gently, because it changes everything when it truly settles in. Your thoughts are not reality. They are suggestions. Most of us were never taught this. We were taught that thinking something makes it true. That if our mind tells us we are not enough, we are not enough. That if our mind tells us nothing will ever change, nothing will ever change. But thoughts are not facts. They are habits. They are patterns. They are very old recordings playing in the background of your mind. Recordings that were made when you were very young and very vulnerable and had very little information. And like all recordings, they can be changed. This is not about thinking positively while ignoring real pain. This is not about pretending everything is fine when it is not. This is about understanding that the story you believe about yourself and your life is not carved in stone. It is written in sand. And you have a hand. Begin to notice, my dear, the moment you hear your mind say something harsh about you or your future. Do not fight it. Do not scold yourself for having it. Just notice. Just observe it gently, as though you are watching a cloud drift across a clear sky. And then ask, quietly and with genuine curiosity, is this true? Is this absolutely true? Or is this just what I was taught to believe? That question alone, asked honestly and repeatedly, begins to loosen the grip of old stories. I want to take you somewhere beautiful for a few moments. Close your eyes if it feels comfortable to do so, or simply let your gaze soften. Imagine you are walking along a gentle path beside a flowing river. The water is clear and bright. You can hear it moving over smooth stones, that soft, continuous sound that seems to carry everything away. The path is warm beneath your feet. On either side, there are tall, ancient trees. Their leaves catch the light and scatter it in soft, golden fragments all around you. You are walking slowly here. There is nowhere to be. There is nothing to fix. There is nothing to prove. And as you walk, you begin to notice that you are carrying something. It is a bag on your shoulders. Very heavy. and you have been carrying it so long you almost forgot it was there. And here, by this river, you are allowed to set it down. You can just let it slide from your shoulders. Let it rest on the ground. You do not have to throw it away. You do not have to pretend you never carried it. You can simply set it down for now. And immediately, your body feels lighter. Your shoulders lift. Your chest opens. Your breath comes more easily. That is what releasing feels like. Even just a little. Even just for this moment. I let go of what no longer serves me. Say that softly inside. I let go of what no longer serves me. Now stay with that river for a moment. Watch the water moving. Notice how it never argues with the stones in its path. It does not fight them. It does not resent them. It simply flows around them, through them, over them. That is the nature of resilience. Not forcing, not pushing, but finding the flow. You have that in you, sweet one. You have always had it. Now I want to speak very honestly with you for a moment. Because I love you enough to say the hard thing gently. Some of the pain you are carrying is not yours to carry. Some of the shame you feel belongs to someone who gave it to you long ago. Someone who was perhaps carrying their own unhealed wounds, and who did not know how to hold their pain without passing it to you. Some of the fear that lives in your chest is not a response to anything real that is happening right now. It is an echo. It is the body remembering something that happened before and trying to protect you from it happening again. You are safe now. Say that with me. You are safe now. Not because every danger has passed. Not because life will never be hard again, but because in this moment, in this breath, you are here. You are alive. You are reading these words. And something in you is listening. Something in you is ready. And that readiness, that is where healing begins. Here is a truth that I want to hand to you like a gift, wrapped in gold light. Healing does not always feel like healing when it is happening. Sometimes healing feels like exhaustion. Sometimes it feels like crying in the shower for no clear reason. Sometimes it feels like wanting to be alone. Sometimes it feels like finally feeling things you numbed for years and not understanding why you feel so much all at once. If any of that is true for you right now, please know that is not breakdown. That is breakthrough. Your system is processing. Your body is releasing what it has been holding. Your heart is thawing from a long, cold winter. And like spring after a hard frost, things will begin to grow again in you. Things are already beginning to grow. I want you to take a breath now and let yourself feel something hopeful, even a tiny flicker, even just the possibility of something better. Let yourself imagine, just for a moment, what your life might feel like when you truly trust yourself. When you wake in the morning and feel, even briefly, a sense of quiet okayness. When your body does not tense at small things. When you can receive kindness without suspicion. When you believe, deep down, that good things are allowed to find you. Can you feel the edges of that life, my dear? It is not as far away as it might seem. You are closer than you know. Now, let us talk about something quietly powerful. Something you can do in any moment, anywhere, that begins to shift the energy inside you and around you. It is this: choose one thought that feels even slightly better than the thought you are having now. Not a giant leap, not a forced transformation, just one small step up the ladder. If you are thinking, "Nothing ever works for me," you do not have to jump to thinking everything is perfect. You simply move to, "Maybe something could work for me. Maybe there is a possibility I haven't seen yet." That tiny shift, that single step, opens a door, and life moves through open doors. I trust life. Whisper that to yourself. I trust life, even if it does not feel completely true yet. The act of saying it begins to make room for it. Your mind listens to the words you repeat. Your body responds to what your mind believes, and your life begins to organize itself around what your body is holding. This is not magic, my love. This is simply how we are built. You are not powerless. You never were. You were just never taught how to access what was already inside you. Let me bring you a picture. A quiet, sacred picture. Imagine a garden. It is yours completely. No one else has access to this garden. It belongs only to you. And in this garden, some things are growing beautifully. Strong, green, reaching toward the sun. And some places have been neglected. The soil is hard there. Old weeds have taken root. It looks unpromising. But you are the gardener, and you know something that the untrained eye cannot see. That underneath the hardest, driest soil, there are seeds. Seeds of patience, of kindness, of courage, of joy. They have been there all along. They are not dead. They are simply waiting for water, for attention, for the gentle belief that growth is possible. You do not have to fix the whole garden today. You do not have to uproot every weed at once. You only have to kneel down in one small corner and tend to it. Just that. I am becoming stronger every day. Let those words settle into you. I am becoming stronger every day, because it is true. Even when you cannot feel it, even when the evidence seems to say otherwise, something in you is always moving toward wholeness, toward light, toward more. My love, I want to ask you something with great tenderness. Have you ever considered that the fact that you are still here is not a small thing? After everything you have walked through, after all the nights that felt impossible, after all the moments when you wondered how you would keep going, you kept going. That is not nothing. That is everything. That is your strength, proving itself over and over again, even when you did not recognize it as strength. Even when it felt like barely surviving, you have been healing longer than you know. The roots of your recovery go deeper than you can see. And now you are beginning to heal with intention, with awareness, with the understanding that you are the one you have been waiting for. Not in a way that means you must do everything alone, but in a way that means your healing originates inside you and moves outward from there. You are the source. I want to guide you through something beautiful now. My dear, something to let this wisdom settle into the body, not just the mind. Take a slow breath in, and as you breathe in, imagine a soft golden light entering through the top of your head, warm, safe, gentle, like the first rays of morning sun touching your skin after a long, cold night. Feel it move down through your mind, softening everything it touches, releasing the grip of old, hard thoughts, dissolving the edges of worry and fear. Breathe out gently and let anything heavy move out with that breath. Old grief, old anger, old shame, old stories that said you were not enough. Let them leave now. You do not need them. Breathe in again. That golden light moves through your throat now, through the place where words live, and it whispers, your voice matters. Your needs matter. You are allowed to take up space. Breathe out. Release the habit of making yourself small. The light moves into your chest, into your heart, and here it pauses because your heart needs a little extra warmth today. Feel it pooling there, warm and golden, like sunlight filling a quiet room. Your heart is healing. Slowly, gently, your heart is healing. Old wounds are softening. Old armoring is beginning to melt. You are safe to feel. You are safe to hope. You are safe to love and be loved. I am safe now. Let that truth fill your heart. I am safe now. The light continues down, through your belly, where so much tension lives, where so much old emotion has been stored. Feel it unwinding there, releasing, relaxing, down through your hips, your legs, all the way to the soles of your feet, grounding you, rooting you, connecting you to something steady and sure beneath you. You are grounded, sweet one. You are held. The earth beneath you is solid and real. You are not floating unmoored. You are planted. Now feel the golden light filling your whole body at once, from the crown of your head to the tips of your toes. One continuous, warm, radiant field of healing energy. This light is yours. It does not come from somewhere else. It originates inside you. It is the light of your own life force, your own innate wholeness, finally being given permission to shine. I am whole. Breathe that in. I am whole, not someday, not after I fix everything. Right now, as I am already whole. Let us rest here for a moment, you and I, in this golden warmth. Because there is something else I want to give you before we close this time together. It is an understanding about what comes next. Because perhaps you are wondering, after all this, after the breathing and the light and the soft realizations, what actually changes? What do I do tomorrow morning when the same problems are still there? And my answer to you, my love, is this. Tomorrow morning, you wake up differently. Not because your circumstances have magically resolved, but because you are different. Something has shifted, even slightly, in the way you hold yourself, in the story you are telling, in the expectation you are quietly carrying into the day. And that small shift changes everything, not all at once, but steadily, inevitably, like water finding its way through stone. You begin to notice, over days and weeks, that something is different. Maybe you respond to a difficulty with a breath instead of a spiral. Maybe you catch yourself saying something kind to yourself. Maybe you feel, for a few moments, genuinely okay, genuinely at peace. And then those moments grow. They touch each other. They become hours, then days, then the new shape of your life. This is how healing actually works, my dear. Not in one grand explosion of transformation, but in 1,000 quiet, consistent choices to tend to yourself, to tell yourself a kinder story, to trust, even slightly, that life is working with you and not against you. I welcome new possibilities. Let that open something in you. I welcome new possibilities. Because there are possibilities right now that your current beliefs cannot even allow you to see. The moment you begin to loosen those old beliefs, even a little, new doors become visible. New paths appear. New people, new opportunities, new versions of yourself begin to emerge. This is not fantasy. This is physics. Energy shifts when the conditions shift, and you are the condition. I want to tell you something that I carry with me always, that has proven true more times than I can count. The moment a person truly decides they are worth healing, the healing accelerates. Not because the decision is magic, but because the decision redirects everything. Attention, energy, choices, the small daily actions that accumulate into a life. When you decide you are worth it, you start to act like someone who is worth it. And life responds to that. Life is always responding to you, my love, always reflecting back what you most deeply believe. And when what you most deeply believe begins to change, the reflection changes with it. So let me ask you, one more time, with all the warmth and care I have for you, do you believe you are worth healing? Not perfectly, not without doubt, just enough, just a little bit more than yesterday, because that is enough to begin. That is enough to build on. That is all that is required. I am worthy of good things. Say it again, gently. I am worthy of good things. I am worthy of healing. I am worthy of peace. I am worthy of love. I am worthy of a life that feels like mine. All of that is true. All of it has always been true. And now, sweet one, as we move toward the end of this time together, I want you to settle even more deeply into wherever you are. Let your body become heavy and warm. Let your breath become slow and easy. Let your thoughts become quiet. If you are listening at night, let the darkness hold you gently. Let the quiet of the room wrap around you like a soft and loving embrace. You do not have to solve anything tonight. You do not have to figure anything out. Tonight you simply rest. And as you rest, something beautiful is happening that you do not have to manage or monitor. Your body is doing its deepest healing work in the quiet. Your cells are renewing. Your nervous system is recalibrating. Your heart is gently, slowly, opening back up. Healing happens in rest, my love. And you are so deeply allowed to rest. I am resting deeply. Let those words carry you. I am resting deeply. My mind is quiet. My body is warm and heavy. All is well. Let yourself feel the weight of your body against whatever is beneath you right now. Feel how supported you are. You do not have to hold yourself up. Something is holding you. The chair, the bed, the floor, the earth itself. You are held. You have always been held, even when it didn't feel that way. Even on the hardest days, something has been holding you. Some force, some grace, some quiet mercy has kept you here, kept you breathing, kept you moving forward, even when you had no idea how. Trust that force now. Trust it completely. I trust life. I trust the journey ahead. I trust that good things are already moving toward me. Say those words softly inside and feel the truth of them settling into your bones. Good things are moving toward you right now. Not just someday. Right now. In the invisible spaces between this moment and the next, something beautiful is already taking shape. Something you cannot yet see, but can begin to feel if you allow yourself to hope. Allow it, my dear. Just allow it. You have carried hard things with grace. You have survived what you were certain would undo you. You have kept your heart open through more than most people will ever understand. And because of that, not in spite of it, you are ready. Ready for the healing. Ready for the shift. Ready for the new chapter that is already, even now, writing itself into existence. Your transformation has already begun. Not tomorrow, tonight. In this breath, in this stillness, in the quiet courage of choosing one more time to believe that you are worth the effort. You are, my love, you always have been. You are not broken. You are becoming. You are not behind. You are right on time. You are not alone. Something wise and kind and infinitely patient walks beside you always. I am becoming stronger every day. Feel that. I am becoming stronger every day. I am open to receive. I am open to receive all the good that is meant for me. I am loved. I am supported. I am held in calm. Let yourself sink now, sweet one. Just sink into rest, into peace, into the healing quiet of this moment. Your body is heavy and warm. Your breath is slow and even. Your mind is still and soft, like a calm lake at dawn, with no wind, no ripple, just perfect, glassy stillness. Let the golden light I described to you earlier still be there inside you, glowing gently, steady and warm, reminding you that you carry your own light, that no one can take it from you, that it will be there when you wake, when you move through your day, when things feel hard, when life asks more of you than you feel ready for. That light is yours. It is you. You are the healer you have been waiting for. And now you rest. All is well. All is well. All is truly, deeply well. Sleep now, if it is time for sleep, or simply breathe and be still and let the peace of this moment do its quiet work in you. I am so proud of you, my love, for showing up, for listening, for allowing even the smallest door of hope to open. That was brave. You are brave. Rest now, beautiful soul. Tomorrow is waiting with open arms, and you are ready for it. All is well. You are held, and you are healing, always.